getting slung off the end of an aircraft carrier and coming back. He said, you got to tell me what it's like to accelerate an airplane on a catapult. And I said, you're not going to like this. You're going 0 to 150 knots in about 3 seconds. What happens is the pilot releases the brakes and basically says, I'm ready to go. There is at this point in time a piece of steel. When the steam power is applied to this thing actually physically shears and the airplane goes flying. And then when the catapult fires, this piece of metal just shatters. Here we are out of the clouds, and the ship's over here and we're over here. Things go wrong in an airplane. You start running through emergency procedures to make sure that, you don't end up without an engine or without an airplane, having to ride in the silk harness on the way down. The electronic warfare mission of the Prowler came out of, in Vietnam when they were trying to figure out how do you defeat air-to-air missiles or ground-air missiles in particular. How do I make the missile not be able to hit the airplane? How do I disrupt either A, can it find me or not? Or B, can I just make it so that the guidance system on the missiles doesn't work very well? For being my first deployment anywhere, it was quite an interesting situation. Flew right over Sarajevo, and it was very quiet, very dark, very, not much happening there. Oh, by the way, that wonderful stadium you see down there that they used for the Olympics, 10 years ago, whatever, is now being used as morgue. Every so often you get the call from the boss going, what are you doing? You're blowing all my stuff off the side of the ship. So one thing about being in the Navy is no matter where you are, you always end up on a ship at sea at some point in time. Hopefully you're doing something you really like, which is a good thing.